Now, this is an interesting question actually, but it's a silly question. Okay. But I think what the interviewer is trying to understand that, do you have that logical attitude to solve problems? So this question actually will, make the interviewer comfortable that yes, you have that logical approach to solve problems. So what is this question all about? So this question says that basically now if you have row data like this, you can see that I have a simple table here called as sum table, and it has a column with some data over here. So if I want to go and combine all this row data into a single variable, how do I do it? So the first step is to go ahead and declare a simple variable here. So I'm going to go and declare a variable. So let's say variable, what you call @combine. Okay. And the variable data type will keep it as varchar. So varchar of let's say 200. Okay, and let's go ahead and also initialize this variable. So combine equal to this, right? Let me just go and check the syntax. So okay, this is this check syntax, right? So we have declared this variable here called as @combine, and we would like to now take all this data of all these rows here and put them into this one variable here @combine. So in order to take this data into this variable, we can use the simple concatenation operator here. So we can say here set this column to combine this variable, right, and concatenate it. Very simple, combine, right? So check syntax, combine, combine and plus. So this plus, basically it will help you to concatenate the value. So what will now happen is, when the select statement fires, right, the first row will come, the first record will come in this combine variable, then the second one will come. So it will take the first one as well as the second one and concatenate it. So it will keep adding, as every row is selected, from the table. So let me just go and check the syntax here. So everything is fine, that is good. And now let's go ahead and print the variable. So I'm going to say here print @combine, and there it is. So you can see that basically it has taken all the data what is there in the table and it has concatenated it into this simple variable called as combine. So if you see this record over here, all this thing YENEHA, everything has been combined now into this one variable that is @combine. So in other words, if you want to go and combine the row into a single variable, you will just use the plus concatenation operator and just concatenate it. Now many times people say that you can do this by using the coalesce function. I'm not sure why people talk about coalesce for concatenation, but coalesce is more of a advanced function of isnull. It has nothing to do with concatenation as such. Okay, so for concatenating the data or combining all the row data into single variable, it is just a simple plus operator here. Now, before I end the session, I would like to just give a small surprise over here. I'm sure that everybody has figured out the surprise, but let me just go and order this by ID. And a very, very happy new year to everyone. So may this coming year you prosper more, you learn new things, you learn new technologies. In case you don't have a job, you land into a job soon. In case you have a job, I hope you get good promotions. So keep learning, keep upgrading. I'm sure that you will be at the safe side of life. Thank you so much.